really is a beautiful car. What year is it? 2020?
Nope, 2010.
Jesus, they really haven't changed much, have they?
No, they have not.
But do they really need to change anything? The Z has been a perfect formula for 11 years straight.
Nissan just unveiled the new Z after the designer took an 11-year break from designing cars. However, is the Nissan Z a necessary improvement? Today we're looking back at the old Z to see just how capable that machine really is.
Can you get out of my head?
No, it's less depressing in here. Wait, is that?
Yes, it is.
Hi, I'm Matt, and that is the 370Z, the last of a dying generation rear-wheel drive, naturally aspirated sports cars.
Hi, I'm Dylan, and this car is equipped with a 3.7-liter V6. It produces 332 horsepower, and sometimes it feels like I'm in a car with a raging gorilla. But if a Tesla Model X is the baseline for a gorilla, this gorilla is more like a monkey. I just feel like the intake and the exhaust really starve the engine of its true potential.
That engine is connected to a 7-speed automatic transmission, and while yes, I know it's not a manual, so you don't get to bang through the gears, it's still a good automatic transmission. It's not like the newer automatic transmissions, that's a CVT, because in this car, it has actual gears. So I can flick a paddle and skedaddle.
It was at that point I realized Matt was officially unhinged. So let's get back to the car.
Moving further down the drivetrain, this car is rear-wheel drive. And those rear wheels have a 0 to 60 time of 4.8 seconds. One of the factors responsible for this time is the weight. It's 3,200 pounds, which is a little heavy for a car in its categories. Luckily, it's mostly aluminum. The hood, the hatch, the door panel, they're all aluminum, which plays a part in its weight distribution, which is 55 in the front and 45 in the back for all you spec nerds. Matt.
That weight distribution, along with it being 6 inches off the ground, give it a great low center of gravity. And that, coupled with its hydraulic steering and double wishbone suspension, it can slice through any corner while communicating every single sensation of the road to its driver. And the front wheels, because of that double wishbone suspension, don't slip through any corner. So if you start to lose the rear end, you can just kind of point those front tires and just catch that corner and go right through it.
Now that's all fun and games if you hammer it around corners all day. But what if you want to go on a relaxing cruise? Now that's where Nissan has you covered, because this car has a combination between multi-link suspension and the double wishbone mentioned before. So it'll just glide down the road if that's what you want it to do. Okay, maybe it's not that comfortable.
Alright, back to the exciting stuff. As Dylan said before, in between all of his weird noises... Woo! Sorry, never mind. As he said before, this car is rear-wheel drive. And in this car specifically, you sit on those rear tires. So if you're taking a corner and the wheels start to spin, you feel them. And trust me, in this car, you'll want to make them lose traction. However, I need to force this car to lose its grip. It's the only rear-wheel drive car that I feel comfortable driving in the rain. Unlike Kanye West on Twitter, this car keeps its grip.
It's like those sticky lizard toys you have when you were a kid. You throw it at a wall and it sticks. Well, this, you throw it at a corner and it sticks. Commencing sticky toy.
Like I said, ignore Dylan. Never mind. This vehicle is my daily driver, and while that may come off as a little biased, there are some struggles that come in its day-to-day life. So let's pull over and take a look at the interior, because that's where this video is going to start to turn.
You know, this interior is nice.
It is. It's got great analog gauge clusters. The interior is excellent, truthfully. For a car of 2010, it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, automatic climate control.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of storage, but
No,
you get some
not a lot of
luxuries.
storage. There's only one cup holder. That's it.
So, What if I have a drink and you have a drink?
It's between your legs.
It is between my legs.
Or if you can fit it in the doors, because they have some in the doors, that's it.
That can fit like a mini blizzard.
Yeah, pretty much. Even the glove box is small. It's...
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, considering the lack of space and everything, it is still not a nice interior. Even though it's from 2010.
Even though it's from 2010, it's still pretty nice. Shall we check out the rear seats?
Sure.
Okay.
So as you can see, you can't really fit two people back here. So unless you're Peter Dinklage, your mileage may vary. But I don't know, I'm quite comfortable.
Yeah. Hey, can you watch where you're putting your hands?
Sorry, I felt something a little hard.
With all that said and done, this car feels like I can make it lose its back end if I wanted to. But I can also hit corners all day long as fast as I want to and still be the right side up.
That low center of gravity coupled with this hydraulic steering communicates everything to its driver. You hit a bump, you feel that bump. And it has double wishbone suspension, so anytime I take a corner, I can give it a little bit of oversteer or understeer, and it communicates everything through that hydraulic steering that I can do whatever I want to. It kind of feels like a Porsche, even though it's not a Porsche.
When we started this video, we asked, is the update to the Nissan Z necessary? I think there's a reason why the 370Z continued to sell for 11 years without much changing. It's because for a Japanese sports car, this is the whole package. It's quick, it's zippy, and there's room for not just one, but two bodies in the back. It's a riot, and it never fails to put a smile on my face every time I step on the gas. And that's why this has become a car that I love. I'm Dylan, and this is AutoLab.